Hello, I am Kristin, and welcome to my channel on healing my body and mind through nutrition and exercise. Welcome back. If you've been following along, welcome. If you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and follow along. Comments below. I love to hear where you are on your journey. Are you just starting out, or are you like me and you started on January 1st? Has your New Year's resolution? Have you continued 100% carnivore? Have you dabbled in animal-based like I did? Where are you on your journey? I would love to hear that. So make sure to hit down below and comment. So today I wanted to talk to you about cheating on the carnivore diet. What happens if you cheat on the carnivore diet? Are you going to have those carnivores come after you? Are you going to get ridiculed? Are you going to be told off? Are you going to feel guilty? These are all possibilities, because people who are really, really strict on the carnivore diet will tell you that you should not cheat because you're poisoning your body. And yes, they are not 100% false on that accusation. But I also believe that we're all human and we're all trying to do our best. And I think that we also have to enjoy and live life. And so if you want to have a little slither of cake, have a little slither of cake. You will be fine. And maybe you won't. Maybe the next day you wake up bloated, or you feel off and you feel heaviness on your head, or you feel brain fogged or fatigued. And this could be a reaction to what you ate. But now you know, the next time there's a piece of cake around, do you want to have the piece of cake? Is it worth it? Totally up to you, right? We are all our own person. I cannot tell you how you're going to feel, just like you cannot tell me how I'm going to feel. So I just find it funny when people are just so one way, one-minded. I started this journey for my health. I started because I had a lot of health issues. If you've been watching my videos, depression, anxiety, brain fog, fatigue, inflammation. I mean, the list goes on. Thyroid issues, gut issues. I am a hot mess over here, okay? And so I needed a lot of fixing. I needed a lot of curing. I needed to heal. And that's why I started this journey. And along the way, I also know that I don't want to live a life of fear over everything. Because when you're on social media like I am, I promote my social media management company. I do wellness, health coaching. I do the carnivore stuff, right? And my podcast. And I'm on social media. And there's just so much negativity already in the world, and so much information, false information, truth information, information that you're just not sure. And it gets to the point that you're like, what the hell do I eat? Right? Well, a lot of people like Dr. Anthony Shaffe, Dr. Sean Baker, they will tell you to just eat meat. And yes, it is healing. And yes, I am healing, and I have healed depression. I have slowly healed my anxiety, not 100%, but definitely at least 80 to 90% of my anxiety. I have lowered my inflammation. I have more energy. I don't have that crazy brain fog that I used to have, right? So yes, it will heal you. But I'm going to go back to enjoying life. And some will say, well, food should not be the reason you enjoy life. And I understand that. I do. But coming from a Hispanic background and a person who loves to cook and a person who loves food, like I am a huge foodie. I love to try foods from all over the world. It is something that I miss. And I think that sometimes we need to give ourselves grace and give ourselves love and remind ourselves that it's okay to enjoy a little bit of the foods we love, as long as we know that it's not going to harm us. So I've talked about it before. I love croquetas, and I had the smallest little piece, and it instantly gave me anxiety and inflammation, and it's just not worth it for me. And I know that, as much as I love it, I know that I cannot have it. Now, we had a birthday celebration, and so I had a slither of cake. And today I felt off. I felt a little bit tired. I had anxiety this morning, and it could be from the cake, and it also could be just related to work because I have some stuff going on with work that has made me a little bit anxious. And so it's hard to say which is which. But did I need the piece of cake? Of course I didn't. But did I want a little piece of cake? Yes. And I had the smallest slither and I cut that piece in half as well. So it was like a total of 4 little bites. And you could say, Kristin, but why? You're poisoning your body. You know that cake is full of shit and it's full of sugar and it's full of who knows what and it probably has seed oils. I don't know. Possibly, yes. But I will say that I just wanted to have a little piece. There's no other excuse. And I'm okay with that. Now, I know that today I feel off, and I know that the next time there's cake, I probably won't have a piece, but give yourself the grace to be okay with making a decision that may not possibly be the best for you. And knowing that today we are continuing the journey of health, we are continuing the journey of healing, and I'm not going to go have another piece of cake. But that's me, and I know me. I can control me. Now, can you control you? Can you control yourself from having a piece of cake and then tomorrow not having another slice or going out and getting something that you shouldn't be eating? Or are you good and you're back on your journey? Because if you're the person that can't stop yourself, then my advice to you is don't have that piece of cake. But if you're like me, where you know today I don't want that piece of cake and I'm not going to have that piece of cake and there's a piece of cake sitting on my counter, then I'm good. And so I'm going to read this to you real quick. So if you cheat on a carnivore diet, your body might react in different ways, right? We were just talking about that, depending on how long you've been on the diet and what you eat. Common reactions include digestive issues like bloating, gas, or stomach cramps, especially if you have been on this journey for a while. So and especially if you're reintroduced carbs or plant-based foods, because your body is now used to not eating this, and now your body's like, what is going on? So take that into consideration. Now, some people might also experience a return of inflammation, joint pain, or skin issues that had improved on the diet. Like I said, the smallest piece of croqueta and I had inflammation. So you will be surprised at how small a food can trigger one of those reactions. Now, mentally, you might feel guilty or disappointed. Now, that is totally normal to feel this way because we've put in our minds that we have to eat a certain way and that we cannot do that. And eating this piece of cake or eating a croqueta or whatever it may be is bad, 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 right? Like if you're a little kid and they're telling you bad, 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 you're going to feel bad when you do that bad thing. And so it is going to be normal to feel guilt or disappointment in yourself. And it's important not to be too hard on yourself because, like I said, it's okay to enjoy a little bit. And it's also okay if you decided to make this decision and then regret it and just know I did it. I can't change it, right? Let's move on. Let's move forward. The key is to get back on track with your carnivore meals and use the experience to understand how certain foods affect your body. Consistency is what gives you the best results over time. So, yes, I've been pretty consistent. Yes, back in March, it was my anniversary, and I had a little bit of, I think it was like a little bit of onions that were sprinkled on something, and I had a drink. I had alcohol. I know it's poison, okay, for you people that will tell me that. But I enjoyed a drink and I enjoyed my anniversary dinner. And we did go to a place that was more carnivore. So I did behave, and for the most part. And I also had a piece of cake around my kid's birthday. I did not get affected as I feel that I did today. So I don't know if it's a different cake. I don't know if it's just I've been on this journey longer and maybe those kind of things affect me faster. I don't know. These are all things that are just very, very hard to really pinpoint an exact explanation. But I did it. It is what it is. I cheated. I cheated. Don't be mad at me. And if you are, be mad at me. I don't care. But I hope that this video helped and enlightened you just to know that if you have had a little deviation from your normal meals and you did enjoy it, enjoy it. And if you now know that it's not good for you and it's going to just trigger something in your body, then don't do it. But also give yourself some love and grace. Don't feel guilty. Move on, turn it around, and continue doing what you know is going to heal you. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I will see you again tomorrow.